Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the channel.
Good morning.
2 times in a row.
I know. Another day off.
I know. And where are we?
Honore Goodwill.
We like this store. I like this store.
I haven't been here for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Furniture's been really good.
Yeah.
I've been selling on Facebook Marketplace
Wow,
like crazy. I think I'm quitting eBay. Just kidding. I have sold, it's got to be 30 pieces of artwork. Remember all the artwork we picked up together? Probably 25 to 30 pieces.
Wow.
My neighbors are starting to think I'm running a store out of the house, out of the garage. But we're going to get inside. We're going to see what we can find to flip for a profit. Anything else to say?
No.
Let's go thrifting.
Really. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. All right, let's go inside. We are in the door. Hello, butterfly table. $14.99. Oh, that is so sweet. In very nice condition. What is that about? That is beautiful. I think we're going to go ahead and grab that. Now, they don't like you removing the tag, but when I want to walk around, I have to do this until the person comes to write me a ticket. That is very sweet. That is our first item. Literally in the door for 5 seconds. $24.99. Oh, that's a cute little table too. Wow, I think we're gonna grab that too. What do you think? I got this ticket. We gotta get tickets written up. I'm looking for the employees. What does that sticker say on the bottom of that one?
Made in Philippines.
Wow, that is really nice.
Chair side table.
There goes an employee there. Do you want to call out to her and see if she'll... Oh, maybe not. I guess she's busy. What do you think of this one, honey? Is that too home goods-ish? 25 might be a little bit high, right? I probably would only be able to get like 40 for it. We don't need that at home at all, do we? Do we need that at all? Probably not. We got enough stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Maybe I should just put it in my cart. Now plunk that in the cart.
Really nice.
Next to my butterfly Johnny Was bag. We got a theme going on.
I had a baseball jersey over there, a Nike baseball jersey.
Yeah.
$50 and it's fake.
You should tell them it's fake. Oh, here's our friend. Look at this little tiny chair. I think this is called a lady's chair. Look how tiny that is. Wow, this is really high quality. You can feel it in the material. It's not brocade. I don't know what to call this. Tapestry? No, jacquard. One of those words. Wow, the furniture is really good. Really good. Uh-oh. Wow. Is this seagrass? Let's see what this is. Seagrass, wingback, armchair, 50. Okay, it has a little bit of damage on it. I don't know the demand for chairs like this. The stool is cool, too.
That's a little high, isn't it? 50.
Not sure what we're basing that on. All right. We have little glass-topped bamboo tables. This one is 15. I'm not especially crazy about glass. Glass is just more damageable, is that even a word? That I really don't like to mess with it unless it's a really high-end piece. What is this piece? $19.99. Yeah, this is going to be a hard sell. This is wood and it's faux painted to look like stone. There is a coffee table. That has an interesting surface to it. It's very wavy. Almost looks water damaged, but it's not. Big again. Staying away from the big pieces. I'm still bemoaning the piece I had to leave because it didn't fit in my car. But you know what? You just got to go with the flow. $124. I'm going to have a tendency to stay away from vintage items like this. That is a very sweet piece. Am I going to eat my words? But 124.
Too high.
Too high, right? I agree. I concur. I like this piece. This is modern, but that's kind of cool. Heavy. We saw this piece last time. Oh, it's sold. Somebody's paid for it and they're picking it up. All right. I'm very happy with our little butterfly table. Very sweet. And we're going to get a ticket written up for it so we don't have to hold it in our cart. All right, let's get to thrifting. I'm going to have to make a note to myself because I'm seeing a lot of these tables to find out if the glass top ones sell. We have this one here, 25 off of 25, and we have 3 of them over there. 4 of them if we count the dark one. I might be passing up some really good profit capability. But I feel like glass is something that I really don't want to deal with unless I have to. Because every time you move it, you take the chance it's going to get damaged and then there goes all of your sale. Because I'm not having another piece of glass made. I know I could. Look at these, $25. Okay, so today is orange tag. Toyo? Is that what that says? Toyo. That would be Facebook Marketplace. So like I said, I have been selling artwork at a clip. Here is a round mirror. This one's gold. I don't have a gold one in the house. 4 mirrors right now lined up, getting ready for me to pick which one is going above the bathroom vanity. And then I will sell the rest and return one. I have one I can bring back to Home Goods. Big decisions here. Picking a mirror for above a vanity in a bathroom. That's what my life has come down to. All right, we have lamps. Not seeing anything all that spectacular. I don't find a lot of good lamps in this store. Sometimes the Tiffany style hanging ones I will pick up. I do like this one here. They've had this one for a while. Must be high priced. I think that's saying 40. I can't see that price that far away. Marble. It's kind of nice. Not a big fan of that style. The shelves are very crowded today. Is that an original? Would that sell? Okay. Goodwill wants $25 for it, the tag says. Do we want that? What would I have to sell that for? I'd have to sell that for, I'm going to say like 65 on Facebook because there are no fees for local pickup. On eBay, you'd have to do probably over 100 to warrant, the work of the shipping and all of the fees. That is very good. Somebody would have to have some kind of affinity. They would have to have a love for black cats with green eyes. Ooh, that would almost be good for Halloween. My mind is all the world. Do I want that? 25 is high. I'm going to give that one thought. All right. I'm afraid somebody else is going to take it. Goodbye, beautiful cat. All right. If it's still here at the end, I will make a judgment call if I'm going to get that. This is a print, but that's beautiful. When you sell a lot of something, your mind is just stuck on that one thing. So because we have been selling so much artwork, which has been a total surprise for me. What was I saying? I had to move my cart. Oh, that's Marilyn. Oh, she's lovely. She's a little blurry. Marilyn, you're blurry. That's a great frame for that. Oh, I wish that was clear. I've never seen that photo before. I don't know what I was saying. I have no idea. You're just going to have to bear with me today. This morning the contractors came in. I was standing in the tub that's not hooked up so we could see where we wanted the shower head mounted because Roger's, quite a bit taller than I am. I am 5'6" and I think he's 6'1". So we were talking about shower head height and I was trying to put batteries in the camera. All the things. All right, we will look at the boutique section in a little while. I want to focus on one thing at a time, so we are focusing on artwork. We are looking at the candle holder, one of my favorite aisles. Candles and different items, just scanning. I think this is a reproduction doorstop. Oh, it's very heavy, $8.99. Yeah, this is a reproduction, but it does have vintage cobwebs. Is that a Scotty dog? Oh, he's really cute. Doorstop, but people use this for all kinds of things. $9. We're going to stick that in the cart. Let's see if we can quickly see if there's anything else. Oh, he's making that. Fitz and Floyd. You know, some Fitz and Floyd pieces do very well. This is $8. I'm going to leave it. The really elaborate pieces do well. Let's see what this is. This is metal. There's a candle holder. Wow, that is very pretty. I don't see a price on it. I'm not sure if this store, what their policy is about putting prices, you know, if they're putting prices on after shelf. We're going to put that in though. All right, I did pick up some of the dry foam block because I have a floral piece that the floral pieces are wiggly. So I'm just grabbing those just so I can fix the piece that I have for sale. What else are we seeing here? I feel like there's a lot of things. Look at this big Christmas. Is that for Christmas? Wow. That's big. What do we think of that? It's missing two of its glass votive holders. That's a shame. Now you could just put candles on it. I think that's what the people did. Maybe not. I'm going to leave that for somebody else. I always expect very unique shaped glass pieces to be signed. Do you guys do that when you go to the thrift store? Like, you feel like you're going to turn it over and it's going to say like Costa Boda or something. Oh, get out of here. There is a signature. It's so tiny. Let me do this way. What does that even say? Is that Orphors? You know what? I can't tell what that says, but it's definitely signed. We're going to grab that and hope for a second one. Always hoping for the second one. That is very unique. All right, let's put that in next to our little globe candle holder. Beautiful. Let's get our foam blocks out of the way so we can make room for everything coming into the cart. I do want a second one of that. Wow. Okay, this is $9.99. Is that a chip on it? I'm afraid to touch it. That's not a chip. It's formed that way. Interesting. $9.99. No signature on this. Okay, so it sits like this. What? Do we want that for $9.99? I'm going to put that in the cart because I feel unsure. We don't know if we want big paintings with black cats or glassware. We don't know what we're doing today. All right, definitely looking for our flying saucer shaped piece that we just put in the cart. Are we seeing it? You know, maybe people often break one of their votives of a pair and then they just donate the other one. This looks like Costa Boda to me. It's almost like a snowball. It's a snowball that's melting. Wow, shelves are really interesting today, aren't they? It's another glass, very heavy candlestick holder, or I should say a pillar. It's not a stick holder, it's a pillar holder. The very heavy one I picked up last time, I did get that listed. Shout out to Mellissa doing my photographs for me for eBay. I think I got 48 listings on the other day, which was just magical. Because sales pick up greatly when you do something like that. Oh, we have more of these. This was somebody's collection. I'm not as crazy about, these are not matching, and I'm not as crazy about the smaller ones. Okay, I'm not finishing my sentences. That means I have a lot going on in my brain. I think we're good. We have is this a Highland cattle mug? Oh, it's a cow mug. Who made this? Cow Lover coffee mug, $15. All right, we're putting that in too. I think that's pretty good. I know, one mug. That's not a good habit to get into. Turning the corner, my mind thought, oh yay, artwork. Juan Valdez. Was that man's name, Juan Valdez? This is like a coffee plantation, I think. Or are they oranges? I don't know. Why do I like those? $5 a piece. What is this back here? Something very colorful. Wow, that's abstract. Oof. What in the world is going on here? Whoa, crazy-eyed woman. Thanks for your support. I paint for love, but I accept tips. Courtney Cates. What does that even mean, Courtney Cates? What is this made out of, first of all? Am I buying this? I almost think I have to. All right, we're getting that. Yeah, good luck, Karen, with keywords on eBay. I won't know what to call that. Lots of interesting pieces. We do have this pretty little piece. It has a signature, but I believe this is, yeah, it's mass marketed. This is probably Hobby Lobby. It says it was $26, but all of those stores do, you know, these ridiculous sales of like 80% off. That's sweet though. Cute for Christmas time, right? Wouldn't that be nice for Christmas time if you have a natural woodland theme? When did I start thinking that I could come up with Christmas decor themes? Not sure. A lot of announcements this morning on the PA, so if you're hearing a lot of loud PA system things, that's that story. Thank you to everybody for on the last video, I think it was, saying that the music was not loud. Lisa had to actually edit that video on her husband's updated Samsung phone to wash the music. That music was so loud, we had to wash that whole video. So it did get rid of the music, but that was a lot of work. So I love you guys for saying, no, we don't even hear the music. That's because of all Lisa's hard work. So thank you, Lee. $11.99. Why $11.99? That's like a stationery box. Or is it cigars? Oh no, it's cigars, tobaccos. Wow, what is this even? I don't know what this is a depiction of here. What story is this? Is that a biblical story? No idea. I almost want that. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I think somebody made this. I think they took a cigar box and they papered it. Pretty sure that's what's going on there. Beautiful. All right, we have a hand painting here. Somebody's turning into an artist. I don't know that it's quite happened yet. There's a bicycle with a basket of flowers. God of Fire in the Forge. Oh, a pig. The parts of a pig. Are those postcards? Those might be photos. Little gold frames coming up. Darn, I was hoping they were miniatures. Miniature frames look like that quite often. When you see them at the corner of your eye, you're thinking you're going to get a hand-painted miniature, but alas, it's mass-marketed, mass-produced. I think Roger's doing clothing right now. Going through the clothing racks. Sports Illustrated. Pittsburgh Steelers. I wonder if somebody made that. No, looks mass-produced. Not to say I never buy mass-produced art, but I try to stay away from it. And thank you to everybody voting on the artificial plants I was considering picking up. I wound up getting just one because the other one had a very large stalk of leaves missing from it that I did not catch. Wow, that is a beautiful cutting board. $78. Who sold this? Teak vintage board, $78. $20. What? Oh, Goodwill. You're a little cuckoo. There's so many cutting boards out right now. Now, that is a very nice one, in all fairness, very pretty. But number one, that's not vintage. This is newer. And number two, it's got some damage. And number three, like, why are we charging $20 for it? I guess because of the $78 tag. And we have a beautiful wood bowl here. Oh, holes again. That's interesting. I don't know what they're for. You know, I have to admit, I have to be honest, my mind is wanting that cutting board for our kitchen. Do I want a cutting board for my kitchen? I feel like I already have one up. I'd have to get rid of that one, and I like that one, so I'm just going to stick with the one that I have. I don't want two cutting boards. Oh, it's a fake antler. See, now it's cracked. $27 was the price in the store. What is Goodwill getting for this? $4. Well, who's going to buy a cracked antler? Could have happened after the fact. Aren't these shelves good? Don't we have good thrift stores here? So many of you report back that your thrift stores are not good. And just know that I traveled back and forth to this location probably 5 times before we bought the house here. I wanted to make sure, Rendsburg, I wanted to make sure that I was buying in an area that had good thrift stores. So this did not happen by mistake. This is interesting. Oh, $19.99. I don't think it's that good. We have a jewelry box here that's missing parts. There's the house that our hamster lives in. All right, we're going to flip sides while we're here and just go down the basket aisle. Accomplish that while we're here. Fake leather handles. I love when baskets have leather handles. Do you guys like that? It's such a beautiful look. Longaberger does it quite often. Okay, are we seeing any good tissue boxes? Wow, that's glass. It's too small to be a trash pail and too big to be a vase, so we're not sure what's going on with that. I realize more and more that I absolutely love hearing people's stories. I talk to everybody in the thrift store, as you could imagine, and there was just a lady walking by, and she had the best white bristle bottle bristle trees, whatever we call them. And I said, oh, what pretty trees. And we just stopped and chatted. And I don't know why I love that so much in life, but this job is great. Okay, a display media cabinet we're not getting. $80, and now it's $50 off. Roger and I are both just commenting on prices on certain items went way up. And I think Goodwill does test it that way, you know, to see what items will bring. Now, it could be because they're watching YouTubers or looking on eBay, but in all truth, Goodwill is on eBay themselves. They have a very strong online presence. They don't need YouTubers to tell them anything. They don't need to sit down and watch a YouTube video that's 45 minutes long to see what people are getting for things. That's not how that works. They can just go on Terapeak or WorthPoint and just Google what things sell for. It's very easy for them. But here's the problem with it. Like this store, I think is considered Sarasota. Let's say it's Sarasota. Who is their customer? The people local to Sarasota, or maybe people on vacation that are going to come and thrift. They don't have a worldwide presence for these items. These items have to be sold in this location. So when they start pricing things too high, and I'm just pointing at these tables because this is what I'm looking at. I'm not trying to make a point about these tables. Yeah, it's going to sit here and go into 50% off, but good for them for trying, I guess. $125. This is the secretary desk Roger and I looked at. We both agree $125 is way too high. An employee, I believe, just dropped this red piece here. It's a little Asian cabinet. It did get a mark here and somebody has fixed it. $19.99. That's what we like to see. Now, I don't think this is super high quality. Yeah, see this? Very cheaply made. A lot of times you can tell the quality of furniture by its hardware. So I look at the hinges, I look at the cabinet pulls, and I'm just scanning. All right, our butterfly table is still here. I'm very nervous that somebody's going to rip off the sold sticker. I kind of want to put it into the cart. I feel like maybe I should do that. I think I could manage, like, you know, putting other things in the cart. I might do that because I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it because it's a very good piece and I know I'll do well with that. All right, let's move things around. Let's pop our table into our cart so we can relax. One of the items that I forgot to show you is a Starbucks mug. Now, I don't pick up a lot of the mugs. They're just too plentiful, and it's like a race to the bottom. But when they're specialty, I call them University of Missouri, $4. This is the Been There series. So some Starbucks mugs you can still do well with. For me, it all depends on the buy-in price. This one's $4. I'm thinking it should bring around 18 to 20, so grabbing that one. All right, I think everything else I showed you. I feel better about putting my butterfly table in the cart, and we're going to keep on going. You guys know I'm all about the beige furniture at home. For some reason, I do love pops of color, but for other people's houses, not for mine, but I can appreciate it. Yellow entry table, $25. That's high for this. Kind of cheaply made, but the color is stunning. It's very fun if you have a house that can carry bright colors. I think if this was maybe $12.99, I would pick that up. Italian style dresser. The knobs are quite beautiful. American Signature. Is that a brand within itself, or is American Signature like a subsidiary of another furniture company? What do they want for this? Okay, so they had it at 100. It went into 25. I wonder when this turns 50. Because at 50 it would be $50. Still too high though. It is a nicely made piece. And see this stone top where the top is made out of all cuts of stone fused together or glued together? I don't even know what to call it. That is going to make this a very slow seller. These dark granite pieces, especially when it's not one slab. Yeah, I don't see too many people buying that anymore. But that does have some appeal. But that is very Aroma Villa vibe going on right there. What's that?
I said I knew what that pattern was.
Fallscraft?
That's Sando.
Oh, it's Sango. Sango. I think that's how we say it. What do you got in your cart? Do you have more than I do?
No.
Am I winning or are you winning? Oh, I'm winning.
A little,
What'd you get?
little jewelry box.
Okay.
Really
That's nice. Oak.
Yeah, it's nicely done.
Wow, that's really nice. Hang your necklaces, and your earrings, and your... Oh, silver gel.
Must be new.
Oh, could be. Oh, that's nice. What are you getting for that? Oh, it's got a little ding there. Not bad.
That's probably when I dropped it.
You think?
It probably was new till I went and turned it over.
Hold the drawers in if you're going to turn it upside
down. All the drawers
down.
fell out on me. $8.99.
Oh, who puts it out? Melly, I'm afraid. What does that say?
Made in China.
Okay.
Melly.
That's a nice jewel box, though. And you got a glove?
I got a glove, worth glove.
Okay. What are they getting for that? $5.99.
I think I can get 20.
Nice. Children's
good
glove.
sh-
Yeah,
really
that
good
looks
shape.
brand new. I don't
Yeah.
think that child got talked into playing. It's like, you're joining Little League. No, I'm not. We are in the big items section. Oh, that's not a big item. I wonder if this is a remake. I think it's a remake. This is a Disney Parks Mickey Mouse retro, like a backpack, knapsack. It needs a good washing, but that's not a lot of work to throw it in the wash machine. Okay, $8. I'm guessing, total guess, maybe, I don't know, 26, but very easy to care for, very easy to photograph, to list, to ship, all of the things. Easy work. We're going to throw that in. All right, I found 2 other items while you weren't looking. I found this little plaque. This came out on a new card. I couldn't show it. Lots of people around the new card. It's a wall hanging. I don't know who this lovely lady is, but isn't that great fun? It's like folk art. Saga. This is Norse Designs hand-painted silkscreen from Norway. $2. I like that. We're going to get that. And in that same card, I think maybe this came out of the same house. $5. This is a child's step stool, maybe to use in front of a bathroom sink or just to put a little butt on while they get a story read to them. Beautiful Dutch type painting, $5. I love this. Whoever did this did a great job. Let's see if it says anything. It's not signed anywhere, but $5, that's a yes all day long. All right, everything else I think I showed you. We have mugs, we have glass, we have a reproduction iron doorstop, and we still have our glass vases. All right, let's plunk this in here. Oh, and we have that crazy piece of artwork in there. Never a dull moment. There's my husband over there. He's digging in new carts. We're going to have to check out what he finds. All right, crutches and fishing poles and hockey sticks. Maybe once you play hockey, then you need the crutches. My kids played hockey. Thankfully, no major bones broken or any of that. I think we saw this lamp a while ago. This is very attractive. Double socket, no shade, needs work. Has an Asian flair because of the bamboo. You always look for those telltale signs. This looks Grecian to me. Oh, this is Lennox. What? A Lennox lamp. Wonder if Roger knows about that. Roger has a tendency to be gravitated towards Lennox. He loves Lennox. I'm going to have to ask him if he saw that. All right, I think we saw the rest of this stuff on this aisle. I do like this red striped hamper, but I really don't like selling used hampers unless they're the hard shell ones, and then I can really disinfect them. That one's very hard to disinfect. Okay, we have some mirrors. A lot of mirrors going on in my life right now. I have to say, this store's shelves are way more filled than the other thrift stores we've been going to. It's like a little bit of shortage in some of the other stores. I don't know if they're just getting rid of things or what, and paring down or cleaning out, but I'm here for it. Certified International. Don't I always grab that brand? Those are so fun. Okay, this goes in the colorful house. The one that has our mustard gold table and our red little Chinese cabinet. These are very cute. Rice, soup. Oh, I wish they went with my kitchen. I would get those. I can hear you all saying, like, hey, you could put those in your kitchen anyway. No, I can't. Don't you know the routine? We follow a strict decorating schedule. I'm so kidding. These are pretty. Okay, so $149.99 for 62 pieces of Royal Embassy. Monte Carlo. Royal Embassy, Japan. They do look a little cheap, I have to admit. Wow. There's a lot of floral patterns out today. Taking a look at plastics. I don't look at plastics too often. Now, when I used to do a lot of Tupperware, I would. But Tupperware, again, is one of those categories, unless you find something in pristine condition, which this is not. This is the meat marinade. Yeah, you don't do well with it. This is Tupperware here. I think this is like crudité, or like you bring it with you to a party. What kind of plastic would bring good money? Once before, I spoke about Rubbermaid laundry baskets in different colors. I think it's Rubbermaid. And I learned that from Ann Eckhart. So thank you once again, Ann. I'm always looking for those. I'll try to leave screenshots on the screen so you can see. This says Tiffany, for Tiffany. Is it the Tiffany? Tiffany's? Or somebody just made it for their friend. Yeah. So the laundry baskets are probably my favorite plastic thing to find. I didn't find anything here. There is an older basket down here, but this is just white. And I don't think this is Rubbermaid. Doesn't look like it from far away. Now it feels very cheap. Sterilite. A little different. The same, only totally different. So I'm noticing that some of what's on this rack is orange tag, which is the 50 off today. I think they've kind of corralled it in one spot. But this is very cute. This is like a romper jumpsuit. This is Joie. Size 4. Is that an orange tag? It is. $5.99. Okay, this would be $3 for Joie jumpsuit. That was a lucky find. That never happens. I'm going to stick that in. Those romper jumpsuits are very popular. Alright, that's Talbot's. Le Suit. So it's not all orange tag. Rugrats. Oh, this is orange tag. Okay, $7.99. Do we want a Rugrats windbreaker? I don't think so. Alright, we have somebody having a very loud conversation right behind me. It's like, be quiet, I'm trying to build. Who is this? That's an interesting tag. Jessica Taylor. Orange tag, $5.99. It's like a peasant blouse. I don't even know who's making that. There's no tag. So basically, I'm just scanning quickly to see if there's any orange. Because like I said, orange is half off. This is a pretty print. It's probably Shein, watch. Oh, that is a very pretty print. Is there a name to it? Oh, it's very different. Oh, I think it's off the shoulder. There's no tag on it that I see. Is it handmade? That almost looks like, no, it's store made. It's factory made. There's the tag. That is very different. What does that tag even say? Europe, made in China? Okay, no idea. Alright, are there any other orange tags? I'll look quickly. Oh, this is pretty. Is this a jumpsuit? Nope, that's a dress. Some pants for $6. I definitely have not picked up women's jeans in a very long time. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. In my memory, I haven't. I stopped selling women's jeans altogether. I think it was the category with the most problems because women would get the jeans, and even though I gave full measurements, they didn't like the way they fit their bodies. So when you sell women's jeans, you almost always have to take returns, and I don't take returns. Okay. Well, that was a cute little jumpsuit find. Cute little jumpsuit moment. We're going to grab that. I think I've decided no on the cat, which I feel like is a very bad decision. I feel like that would sell, but it would take a long time because I would want like $150 for that. That is so well done, but we're going to just say no to that. This looks like Nautica. It is a bedspread, coverlet, all the words. Okay, I was going to take a look and see if it was orange. Nope, we've got the $20 price point. Roger and I are talking about that everything today is $20, no matter what you look at. It's like $20. Is this a duvet? Oh, that is very cute. Cute, cute. Let's see if we see a tag. Who's making that? Oh, it's older. Okay. It's been cleaned a lot, which is a good sign. I don't know who's making it, but that would be adorable for a child's room. Look at the pigs and the sheep. Okay, I want to be a child again. This is the comforter I would want. I don't see a branding on it. Oh, we have is this a duvet? No. What is this? A table runner? That's a very heavy, well-made table runner. Wow. It's got some sun fading to it. A little bit of staining, but boy, that's a nice one. All right, I don't feel like doing clothing. I'm over clothing. I think that's it for this store. Getting everything we talked about, not getting the cat painting. This is cool.
Yeah,
SRQ. SRQ is our airport, right?
Yeah.
Sarasota. We don't know what the Q stands for. What does that Q stand for? Lululemon.
Sure.
That's really nice, honey. I've never seen it with like Lululemon brand clothing that has a local whatever on it.
It's got it on the back.
Yeah, no, this is definitely Lulu. We check the hem. Check the inner hem on it. See if we can find any writing. Because the fakes don't do that for some reason. They haven't picked up on that. Oh, here we go. Live in practice. Nice. What are they getting for that?
No price.
Oh, it's free.
This was one they were using to wrap up the dishes.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we went to that one.
So I don't know if they'll sell it to me or
Sarasota,
not.
that Mission.
Find out.
Yep. We'll keep you posted. All right, guys, that's it for this store.
And I got two video games.
Are they good?
They're not
Ooh.
great, but for $3.99.
Okay.
They're like
I don't do these at all.
17, 18.
Oh, that's not bad.
Minecraft.
How do you know the
and-
disc is good?
I look at them, but
Okay, that
you
it doesn't
can't
skip?
be positive.
I used to clean them with alcohol, like an alcohol pad on the
Yeah.
back. I don't know
I-
if that's the right thing to do or not.
Yeah, I did look at them.
Okay.
I mean,
You
they
should
all
tell
have.
me.
I don't see
Just
any
fingerprints.
deep scratches.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Sometimes you'll see them. You can tell.
Yeah,
They're really big.
the kids had them and ate off of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
you got the
doesn't-
book.
That doesn't have the book.
Yeah,
for that.
more valuable if it has the book.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
helps. See, that one looks really good.
Yeah, it does. All right, guys, that's it for this store. What are we doing after this?
Getting something to eat.
Camp counselor. Oh, we're getting something to eat? I'm all in. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We're taking you with us. So it is after lunch. We went out to lunch at Gecko's. It's really good. I had the crispy shrimp and avocado wrap. And what'd you have? Chicken sandwich?
Chicken blackened chicken sandwich.
With
It was
nothing on
really-
it, just plain.
Just plain, but it was really good.
Really good. We like that restaurant. All right. And then Roger said, do you want to go over to Ranch Lake? Yes, I do. Thank you. This is the way we're spending our after lunch time, our after lunch date. This is a birdhouse. Oh, look how cute this is. I think it's a birdhouse. I don't know that real birds can live in here, but that is very cute. $15. That'll be for Facebook Marketplace. When I was turning on the camera, I just found this vintage abalone shell seahorse wall decor, very vintage, $4. And I found all of this. How long have we been here? Like 2
20
minutes.
minutes? Not
20,
even.
20 minutes. All right, let's put our seahorse up here. We're settling in. The 1970s call. They want their painting back. Is that not 70s? All those colors. This is gorgeous. Whoever painted this, Linda, 95 they painted it, but this is a 70s vibe. Can you see the back of it? It's original. LJ or JL? I imagine it's JL.
JL, I think.
Oh, J Linder. I'm looking at it like JL Inder. $14.99. We're grabbing that. Beautiful. Artwork is just flying out of my Facebook Marketplace account, so very grateful. All right, here's the rest of what we got. We got a lot of fish. Which one is the prettiest? This is really beautiful. Millefiori, blown glass fish. I have two bigger ones at $3.99, so it's that one and this one. Not as pretty, but we'll still take him. He's got a stripe along his body. And then we have all of these. And these are all $2.99. Aren't these great? Very good find. We have a celluloid vanity box. I think it's for powder. Lovely. $2.99. Very old. We have some of these little dipping bowls. I love the colors and the pattern on this. This is Van Casso. I don't know how many we got. 2, 4. We got 6 of them. This should do $35 for the 6, and I'm paying $12. We got a very fancy candle. This could be silver plate. It's not marked. Look at the top. Ooh, what does that have on it? Not even sure. I'm gonna open it. This is engraved with, like, I don't know what's on there. Flowers and 2. Okay, turn it upside down in my hand. Or in your hand. You got the candle?
Nope.
Look at that. Bougie perfume. Who doesn't want that? And we have a Bombay & Company mirrored tray. Whoop. Dropping my stuff. All right, so that is where we're starting. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to get out of this person's way. Roger got a bag of flatware, big bag of flatware. Tell me what, you're killing it with the flatware.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's
The
definitely
hammered
some-
ones are good?
They're decent, but there's some other good. I looked up the brand. I forget
Okay.
what it was.
This one is the bowl of the spoon marked? I thought I saw, oh no, it must have been, I thought that was marked on the bowl. I was like, wow, that's different.
Yeah, there's some from, a lot of them are from Korea, which
Okay.
I think Korea is a little bit better.
80s and 90s
Yeah,
Korea
they were a
is.
little better. Maybe
And
the steel stainless.
Look
is
at this
better.
beautiful picture. Love this color. It's like an apple green. This is Le Creuset. And what are you paying for it? Oh, $18.
Yeah, I'm debating.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
why I
a
was
kill.
looking them up.
Goodwill has caught on to Le Creuset, have they?
Some of these are only like 30.
Okay, yeah, maybe not then. It's a beautiful color,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's too high.
I
We'll
haven't
wait.
found this exact color, so sometimes one could be 25,
Yeah,
one could be 100.
yep.
depending
If it's a
on-
rare
on the
color, I agree.
So I want to find this color.
Yeah, smart. All right, I think that's what you got. And you got the Simpsons Uno cards. Special edition.
And
These are
they're
cute.
brand new,
Look at that.
still sealed.
Very fun.
Yep.
Very fun. Are you putting this in your shower?
Yeah,
You are.
yeah.
That's nice. Found a Delta, really nice shower head. New. Look at that. This is magnetic, so this whole inside piece is an insert. Nice, babe. Beats paying $150
Yeah,
for it.
a brand new Delta.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, real nice.
$9.99. All right, that's where we're starting. I don't know how much I'm going to film here. I wasn't really planning on coming thrifting, but I don't know. The car just pulls into the parking lot. I'm not sure what's happening here. What is going on? I just spotted a bentwood bamboo magazine rack. We got to get to that. But first of all, look at these swan. This is solid brass swan lamps. They do need a harp and they need a special light bulb. But come on, $9.99 for swan lamps. Do we need swan lamps? We absolutely do. I think one of my store buyers will want this, maybe. Those are fantastic. They need shades. These are really good. Even if I sell them on eBay, these would do well. Oh dear, we gotta make room here. Hold the phone. I'll be back. There, that's better. I feel a little bit more settled. Sometimes when you find something really good, getting it into your cart, you can't get it into your cart quick enough because you feel like somebody's just going to come along and take the second one. It's like, no, they're a matching pair. They're mine. All right, let's quickly go around to the other side and get our bentwood bamboo magazine rack. On second thought, we don't want this. It's falling apart, missing lots of pieces. But that was a good spot from far away. If this was in good shape, I would have taken it. But this has a lot of problems. That's unfortunate. But we still got our lamps. And I don't know, should I look for shades here? I'm almost thinking if I found 2 matching shades, that would work. I'm not exactly sure what shades I would want for this. I might have to Google these to see what shades they came with originally. I don't see any pairs of shades, like 2 of the same, and you'd have to have 2 of the same. Looking. Okay, we didn't see this one. Did that one match the original? I don't think so. I feel like I'm playing which of these shades looks like the other. Wow, that's a pretty shade. $3.99. What do we think? Will this go on the brass swan lamp? That might be it. Ooh, that is stunning. All right, I'm going to pull one of these lamps out and hold this over it to see if this is a good match. Okay, the color is correct and the material is correct. The problem is this needs, a bracket. It needs a harp for me to be able to tell. So I'm going to say the harp would sit about there. Ooh, that's a good match. All right, if we have a second one of these, I will be getting these. Yeah, that's a really good match. And for $4, that would be silly of me not to pick them up. But again, we need second of the same exact. All right. It's all real with one hand. I need a nap. I need caffeine. That's what I need, caffeine. I didn't have caffeine. All right, let's put this in while we look for a second one. Maybe we'll get lucky. All right, stay. All right, so it's a golden color, and it has this trim on it. And what do we call that? A bell shape? This is similar, but not a match. No, I don't think we're going to get that lucky. All right, none of the lamps up top have it on. Darn, this is it, but a smaller size. Oh, it's so close, but totally different. That's going to be my new thing to say. So close, but totally different. Again, not a match. I really like how golden that shade is because these swans, the whole thing is brass. I do not see a matching one. Darn. Okay, I'm going to have to leave the first one behind. All right, definitely getting the lamps. $10 a piece. Absolutely, yes. Goodbye, perfect lampshade. I know better, though. Oh, that's really pretty. All right. Very happy with the lamps, the artwork. I feel the birdhouse is a bit high at $15. Let's put that up here and see what we think of it. Mission style. I love that the side handles are tree branches. I love this chippy look. Very heavy. I don't think you'd want to use it as a real birdhouse, but I would imagine you could because it can be cleaned out. Imagine having that in a tree in your yard. All right, $15. And our horse weather vane is missing his nose. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say for work. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I got a lot going on in life. I am having Facebook Marketplace, local pickup sales every single day. Like today, 5 o'clock, somebody's coming for a picture, $75, and a second person, $35. So I have both of those when I get home. Meanwhile, I have to paint the bathroom. I have volunteered to paint the bathroom to save us money. So all of the sheetrock needs to be primed and then 2 coats of paint. So I have to do that. So I have a little bit of a schedule going on. $15. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on that. The deciding factor is the horse's broken nose. If the horse had a good nose and good ears, his ears are gone. If this horse had a nose and ears, we'd be getting that. All right. We're doing really well, though. Love this cart. Look at all of this rich goodness. Okay, and our celluloid, let me get this. Our celluloid little vanity powder box keeps having its top full off. Does that really fit on there? I think it does. Okay, we are good. These are our finished Flying Swan solid brass lamps. They're like a candlestick lamp. So I went with a smaller shade, kind of like a library look. I'm very pleased with myself. This only took half an hour of trying to find matching shades. I think this turned out really nice. I'm very happy with these. The lamps were $10 a piece. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna put these right in the cart. We're getting these. I love them. We are wrapping it up for the day. We had a great day. My favorite find, brass lamps, as you can tell. I do love the painting too, and all the fish and all the things. Roger's holding one of the lamps for me. Check these out. These are so cool. Look at these coasters with little pressed, I think those are butterflies, maybe moths. That's a butterfly. These are, I love these. Now, I'm not saying you're going to become like independently wealthy, but these are very collected, especially with this little curlicue lacy trim.
And the
A
case.
piece of plastic, yeah.
Missing a handle.
Well, get to work. All right, guys, that's it for us today. Love you. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours.